It was the evening of Diwali. The city shimmered in the glow of countless lamps. Every alley, every house was bright with light. Children ran toward the temple, their hands holding little trays of lamps, their laughter filling the air like music. The poorest hut too seemed touched by prosperity tonight, as if darkness itself had been defeated. But amid this festive brilliance stood one mansion in utter darkness, the Sadara Bhavan, the ancestral mansion of Pandit Devdutt. Once, this was the pride of the town. Its grand halls echoed with music, laughter, and celebrations. Its gates saw elephants and horses tied, while noblemen and poets gathered under its roof. Now, weeds grew on broken pillars. Where once graceful women sang, owls and pigeons cried. Inside, in a dimly lit room, sat Pandit Devdutt, old, frail, and broken by sorrow. Wealth and comfort he could endure without, but what pierced his soul was watching his beloved wife Giriya slip away, lying helpless on her deathbed for a month. Today is Diwali, Devdutt, yet not a single lamp is lit in our home. Lift me up, I too want to light a lamp in my house. Devdutt's heart trembled. Tears rolled down his cheeks. He knew her days, perhaps hours, were numbered. To see her last wish remain unfulfilled felt unbearable. Devdutt belonged to a line of once prosperous money-lenders. Kings and noblemen borrowed from them. Millions changed hands without a word written down. But in the revolt of 1857, everything was lost. Estates, trade, honor. What remained were old promissory notes and deeds, the faded paper wealth of his ancestors. Every year on Dhanteras, when people worshipped goddess Lakshmi, Devdutt would carefully polish and worship these notes, as though they were sacred relics. They were his pride, the symbols of a bygone glory. Yet today, as Giriya gasped for life, those slips of paper were worthless. In the town lived a physician, Lala Shankadas. People said his pharmacy was more a printing press than a place of medicine. His remedies promised miracles. Take this tonic. Jackals will turn lions, fools will become poets, and the old will regain their youth. For months Devdutt had begged him for medicine. Each time the physician's heart stayed unmoved. Without money, he would not stir. That Diwali night, as Girija's breath grew shallow, Devdutt once again went to his door, pleading,
Vaidji, have mercy, she's at her last breath. I have no money, but at least see her once. Let me know I tried everything.
The physician shook his head, offered excuses, and shut the door. With a heavy heart, Devdutt returned. Midnight. Outside, the world was alive with gambling, songs, and laughter. Inside Sadara Bhavan, silence reigned, broken only by Giriya's faint moans. Devdutt unlocked a chest, drew out the bundle of old deeds and bonds. For years he had guarded them like a sacred trust. Now, with a trembling hand, he began feeding them to the lamp's flame. One by one, the papers curled, blackened, and turned to ash. With each burning slip, it felt as though a part of his heritage, his pride, was laid upon a funeral pyre. His tears fell upon the ashes. So this was our inheritance? Ash and smoke. At that very moment, light flared outside, the glow of torches. A richly adorned elephant halted at the gates. Upon it sat a handsome young noble, turbaned in saffron silk, a sword at his waist, a golden chain around his neck.
Pandit Ji, I am indebted to your family. My forefathers borrowed 25,000 rupees from yours. With interest, the debt stands at 75,000. I am leaving for Gaya to perform my ancestors' last rites, but I cannot do so with this unpaid debt upon my head. I have come to settle it.
Devdutt's eyes widened in disbelief. Could it be true? The papers he had just consigned to flames, had one survived? He fumbled through the pile. And yes, miraculously, the note of the Thakur's debt was still intact. The noble took the slip, confirmed it, and without hesitation handed over a bulging bag of 75,000 rupees. For a moment, the darkness of Devdutt's life seemed torn apart. His trembling hands clutched the money. His heart raced with hope. Now Girija will live. Now we can be saved. Clutching the bag, he rushed to Girija's bedside.
Look, Girija, the gods have heard us. We are rich again. You will recover. Our lives will be filled with joy again.
But Girija lay still. Her eyes would never open again. The silence of death answered his words. Devdutt collapsed to the floor. The money spilled across the ground. His sobs echoed through the empty mansion.
Oh God, is this your justice? You gave me gold in exchange for my Girija's life. I wanted her breath, not these coins.
The sun rose over a cheerful town. Women laughed at the well, children sang, and farmers left for their fields. But Sadara Bhavan lay shrouded in mourning. Devdutt staggered once more to the physician Shankardas's door.
There, 75,000 rupees. Now come, bring my Girija back. Just once, open her eyes, make her see me once more.
The physician froze. The weight of guilt pressed upon him. Money was there now, but worthless.
Panditji, I have sinned. I should have helped you. You have taught me a lesson I will never forget.
Devdutt slumped to the ground. For him, the light of life had gone out forever. This story teaches us, wealth can never replace life. A small act of compassion at the right time is greater than mountains of gold later. Otherwise, riches become nothing but cold ash, like the lamps of Diwali that blaze for a night, then vanish at dawn.